Alright guys, welcome back to some more NaCl DnD. Last time we made it to the throne room, we got healed up by the spirit of the river, and we are ready to destroy an elf king who apparently everybody but me is familiar with.
It has been too long since we played, and I am going stir crazy.
All you need to know, Ghost, is that this is Dobby, aka Captain Killsteel, aka God of Crossbows, aka stupid annoying piece of shit.
Danny's character from Divinity, who drove us up the wall with how much he stole things and killed everything before anyone could get a hit in. We're gonna die here. This is gonna suck.
So, as all of you enter the room, you see him sitting on his velvet shrub-covered throne. Yes, I sound great.
So blood on the chair too. Is that what that is?
I imagine sitting on shrubs would be really uncomfortable.
It's a throne. It has red velvet on it, and then it's surrounded by shrubbery.
Okay.
As he just looks out, tilts ahead, and you all just hear this booming voice. What brings you to my hall?
We're here to,
Our
kill
feet.
you. And that, yeah, our feet. But we're mostly here to kill you.
You look familiar, half-breed.
Yeah, hi, I'm Tybalt. I probably, fucked your wife or something.
I mean, it wasn't my wife, but it was your dad.
I'm sorry.
Incest? Daddy kink?
As he watches, he just moves his hand a little. As he watches some of the shrubbery that makes up this room moves. And you see this black mirror pulsing with purple energy. As you see Tybalt just with a knife in his hands, just picking at his nails. And you see two figures, one's much smaller than the other, restrained from behind on their knees. And he's just sitting there in front of the mirror looking straight out at all of you.
I don't think the I'm Tybalt defense is going to work.
No. Can he hear us, Mr. Elfkin?
Why don't you find
I
out?
assume he can.
Hey,
It's
Tybalt!
he just sits a little loft.
Hey,
Oh!
Tybalt!
I have an idea. Danny,
Hello.
as he's screaming, I vomit the mirror I swallowed earlier.
Okay.
Here, just talk to this one.
Oh.
Which mirror is this?
The one that Crossbow, the boy we captured, he tried to taunt me with it, remember? And so I ate it so Zuradar couldn't look at it.
Oh, right. As you see from another angle, you see basically the flip side, where you see two humanoid hands tied, basically the legs are tied together, their hands are tied to the same knot as their legs.
Wait, does that mean you can see his ass?
No, they're wearing gowns.
No. Yeah,
Tybalt's.
Tybalt's.
I mean, he can see Tybalt's butt, yeah.
Who has a better butt?
Roll charisma, Sky?
Oh.
Roll for ass! Roll for ass! Sky has the better ass!
Hey Tybalt, your butt looks like a donkey!
I mean, okay, we're going here. As you just see in the big mirror, he cocks an eye, gets up, and you just watch he's just hands on both heads, just sitting in this room.
Hey,
In the little mirror, you can see the smaller one just start kicking.
Hey, after we, kick this dude's ass, we're coming for your next. Have fun.
Wait, aren't we working with him now?
No, not him.
We're
Not him.
working with his boss.
Even if
He's being let go.
Yeah, by the way, Tybalt, Darkon hates you, and you're being let go. And we've been put in your
Darkon's
place.
downsizing, and your position's being filled by somebody else. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and that would be us.
You just watch as like he takes the knife, flips it in his hands, jabs it into the smaller one's shoulder.
You know,
As he watches like the thing just starts to shade, or it just like starts to fade.
Jenny, can I take out Ben and break the mirror?
Sure.
Cool.
My mirror!
We don't need it.
you mean you don't want to see Tybalt's, like, subpar behind?
No. I'm already dead set on ripping his skull out. So,
To be fair, from what I know, he never really worked for Darkon. He was more of an intern.
yeah.
Well, he's gonna be an unpaid intern! Sorry.
That's above your pay grade.
Joke's on him, he
I
never had a pay
assume
grade.
that Darkon sent you to get this. As you see, he flips out something from under his shirt,
The
which is
coin.
a coin.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do this the easy way or the way that all of us would prefer, which would be killing you.
Well, as a fellow coin bearer, I feel like it's only necessary that I assist you. As he stands up, and you just watches from the chair he pulls a crossbow. And that's where we roll initiative.
Yep.
If you're shooting anybody,
Do I have to roll again,
Zuradar.
Danny?
Nope, I'm keeping it.
Yay.
Yay, finally
Oh,
turtles
boy,
more
you're
than
11.
12. Or 10.
Oh boy, natural 20!
I love getting an 11 when I have a fucking +7.
It's great, isn't it?
Yep. Mr. 21.
Yeah.
Guy's 21?
Kurt, how many times have I rolled less than 15 with my +9?
And
A
what do I
lot.
get?
Sky goes first.
Dawn goes first, then Sky.
I go first,
I meant out of the
excuse
elf
you.
boys. I'm
not an elf? Hello?
Shut up.
Okay.
Just shoot him.
Because I know for a fact that I'm gonna need to be closer if I want to do anything worthwhile.
Okay,
Well,
so at the beginning of the combat, you watch as he pulls his crossbow in his other hand. You see 2 scrolls.
Uh-oh.
He is going to burn 2 things. I need all of you. Nope, actually, we'll get there when we get there. So then, Dawn, you're up.
I do not like any of this. Alright, let's see. Get my finger up where I want it to move. Here. And then I'm going to use my bonus action as Mantle of Inspiration to
Okay.
let the others move.
Which is a fantastic ability when you're the first in the order, because then we get our reaction back when we take our turn.
how many people do you give it to?
It gives it to 4. You all of you 4 can move down there.
Great.
Can we move half our reaction or half our feet or movement speed?
Nope, full movement.
Oh,
Great.
And you also get
you going, Ghost?
Yeah.
get
just give me
11
a second.
temporary HP, which you're probably gonna need.
Yes.
You know what? Yes.
I can't
Move
wait
up
for
to your
Pip.
speed. You have fun.
I can't wait for Pip to be shot and then lose both of our temporary HP.
And then how much temp is 11?
It's 11.
Beat.
And let's see. Hang on. I need to see how far away he is. He's
Of
65.
course he's that far.
Imagine needing to get closer to attacking.
Hang on. Hang on a second.
I don't like that Danny was doing all that math.
Well, as an opening, as my very first actual move, I'm going to be casting Animate Objects, and I'm going to be moving my coins 30 feet.
Oh, nice.
Because I can't actually get up close enough to hit him, but they have a 30-foot movement speed. Let me get out a...
Oh, that's not what I want to do.
What I'm gonna do is... Actually, they're adamantite, so they'd be green, right?
This guy put purple dots there already.
Oh, what I was gonna do was... darn it. Ah! That'll work. Okay. We're good.
Okay.
On to Zuradar.
Sky, you are up.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna shoot him.
Yep.
Shame.
That is a miss.
In between shots, bonus action, Hunter's Mark. That just rolls damage. That doesn't do the spell.
You're hunter marking him?
Yeah. Then I will shoot again. I'm assuming a 26 hits.
Yes. Okay, add up all your damage. It's just 28, 31.
You don't
He is
get
going
Colossus
to
Slayer, he's not
uncanny
added.
evade
Colossus.
half of that.
Of course he's part rogue.
Nope.
Is he full rogue, Danny?
No. So half of that is gonna be 15
For 26?
from 31.
Is he damaged already, Danny?
Oh no, he's not. So yeah, it's 26. So it's gonna be 13. That's easier math.
Yay! I mean, technically not yay, but you know what I mean.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess if it's still my turn, I will... Oh, I can't do that this turn, Ghost.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Well, Pip move.
Oh, I would have recommended Pip staying close to Ghost so that
Oh, I
he
can...
Okay,
has
2 spaces
protection.
for the crit.
Too late, too late, too late. Okay, close up Pip's page.
Just need one more space. Okay. Is that turn, Sky?
Danny,
Hi.
making Pip big, bonus action?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever once actually used that ability.
He
I
has.
have.
He did in
just
the
doesn't
use
cooking
it.
tournament. He made Pip
It's just-
sit.
It's really
Yeah.
not very useful unless I'm using it for a non-attack purpose.
Okay.
It doesn't give him a boost to stats or anything. Just makes him big.
Makes him big
So,
What's the size?
and chunky.
Hunter King Dobby's turn.
Hunky Chunky Owlbear.
As you watch as he lifts that first scroll in his hand, just completely opens it and points, it begins to rain in the room. So I need
Oh no.
Roll.
everyone
Except Pip.
except for Pip to roll a con save.
60
does
foot
not get a bath.
diameter? Bro? Con save, you said?
Yep.
Great.
This guy, you can get it at advantage.
Oh, great.
Then there's Kazul, who's like, water is my element.
Okay. So, Kazul is not wet.
I mean, Kazul is also, like, basically aquatic. So,
Yeah.
like...
Which comes down to the next thing as you watch as the second scroll opens.
So wait, Kazul's the only one not wet?
Yep.
Alright.
kind of rolls off those scales.
Yeah. I
Danny,
need...
if the save was more than a 21, why'd you make us roll?
Oh, you're fine.
So Ghost is then fine too.
Yep, Ghost is fine. So the only people affected are
And,
Jemima
Me
and Zuradar, which
yeah.
are perfect.
Oh no.
I need
Everyone's
Put
wet. Oh,
Sky
sorry, only 2 people are wet.
in a higher order than this token.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Trying to
So
collapse
for anyone
things on
who
my sheet.
failed, I need you to roll a secondary con save DC 16.
Yay, stunned. Cool.
You are not stunned, but you are restrained,
Okay.
as everything within the circle is now ice.
Great.
Crap. Oh, crap.
Wasn't moving anyway.
You are taking 17 points of cold damage.
Danny, can you make that lightning damage instead?
No. And technically, because you guys passed the first save, everyone except for Kazul and Pip is going to take 5 as well.
What the fuck?
You're just in the spells area.
Imagine.
You passed the first one, so I'm only going to give you like quarter damage. Or third damage.
So I still take it, even though I had the.
Just take 5.
Okay.
It wasn't a deck save. For that,
It's
it needs to be a
con save.
solo target deck save.
Okay.
Okay. So, there goes his haste action and his bonus action.
Okay. You just hasted before battle started. Okay.
He's heard about you, Crit.
Yeah.
He has heard specific things about you.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's what we're gonna do about you. Where is it? Where is it? I wish to know. This one? Nope. He's just gonna hit you with a sharpshooter.
Man, Crit, he knows about you.
I mean, who doesn't? At this
Mhm.
point.
I didn't roll sharpshooter.
Oh, unfortunate, because I'm gonna take that hit. You can't undo it.
Does an 18 hit you?
And you rolled one thing, so you can't.
No,
Yes.
we'll just take the 11. Oh, I didn't select it. Okay.
18 hits you, Crit?
Yeah. My AC is 17.
How
And
is
then
there
that's
something-
his turn. Ghost, you're up.
What do I have that?
All right. Just see. Okay, he's too far away. So I'm going to walk up next to Pip. I am
Ghost,
going to.
I need
what?
you to make a deck save.
Oh, ice. Of course.
Why is
Danny.
Danny sighing? Or is that Sky?
That was me. Divinity rules do not work well in D&D, and it's gonna piss
Ghost,
me
you
off
are
no matter
fine.
what.
But it was half movement.
Okay, well then I end up at Pip anyway. So, wait, how far did I move to get to Pip? It was like here. Yeah, it's 20 feet. Okay, good. It might have been 25. No, it's 20 either way, whichever square I started on. All right, cool. Anyway, so I go up next to Pip. I'm going to grab the ring that Gineye doesn't want to ever use, and I'm going to apply warding bond.
To Pip?
And I'm gonna clip the ring on on his collar, because you know what's more scarier than an owlbear? An owlbear with half damage.
Okay.
+1 to AC and.
It also combos, because that means Sky takes half.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, fair. Anything else, Ghost?
And then
You have a bonus action left.
Man, I hate going last.
yeah, I'm just gonna sit next to Pip for my bonus action, because I don't really have anything else I could do. Pip's fine, no damage.
Okay.
Pip's.
I can't cast any more spells. I can't really do anything anyway, other than, like, give Pip a potion.
Crit had the same AC right now.
Okay. Gineye, you are up.
I'm gonna use my rope to go here, so I'm not touching the ground, or if I am, I'm being pulled across it anyways.
Okay.
So I'm
fair.
not using foot locomotion.
Fair, I'll give you that.
You are
Hi.
using physics.
So I heard you're under the effects of a haste spell.
You just see his eyes turn ever so slightly. He feels confident.
69.
Nice. The number that Dawn
Nice.
can never hit with her coins.
My coins are just too pure.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, you
Hey,
failed.
Danny.
Hi.
I'd like him to make his Constitution saving throw now.
So, fun fact.
I'd like him to make his Constitution saving throw now.
Here comes the fun fact. He has advantage on dex saves because God says so.
Doesn't haste give you advantage on those?
I
No.
don't think so.
Here's haste. Fuck! It does! Okay, it's still 35 damage, or 34 damage.
Okay.
What's 34 divided by 2?
17?
15, 17. Make your con save.
So,
Make the
Okay.
damn con save.
okay.
Here comes this +17 to con save. Oh,
God damn it.
joke.
Ah.
I'm just rolling that for your, just to give you guys some help.
Danny, you're a clown.
He doesn't need to roll that.
Then you walk with God says so.
Anything else, Crit?
I do have a bonus action, don't I?
Yeah.
Also spell points to subtract. Um,
Does anyone remember when I used the tiara?
no.
Was
I don't think it has.
it
I don't think it's
before
been
the fight?
recently.
Was it before the fight?
It was back when we were in the room at one point, because you were checking to see
That's my
the
turn.
eye scrying.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's down for the day.
That's my turn, Danny.
Okay. Top of the round.
Okay.
No, Danny's doing something.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Danny, did you get rid of my coins?
As you
know, it's
watch,
under
as,
crit.
like, he takes that hit from you, Crit, he looks down at you
Mm-hmm.
with his now free hand because the two scrolls are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Whistles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here comes Terrence.
No.
Oh. Imagine. Thought you were gonna.
So you guys remember hearing something about a fight pit on the way in.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna punch his dog straight in the face.
Oh, it's a displacer beast. That's cool.
You've heard of these things? That one's big.
Man. This is not gonna be fun. At all.
So it comes into initiative on its own turn.
Which is...
I'm trying to roll it.
Please roll less than an 11.
I don't think it's going to.
Roll 3. That's not a 3.
That's more than 11.
Well down.
Hey, what's his dex mod? Tell me right now. Because that matters.
Lower than yours.
Good. Learn your place, trash.
Dawn, you are up. Oh, that's your
Okay.
coin!
Yes, it needs to be there.
Oh, I was
Coin's
wondering
moving
what that
here.
was.
And because, and this is not a rule I have made a fuss about in the past, because, like, usually we just kind of roll with the coins because they don't have to worry about distance. Okay. If you command an object to attack, it can make a single melee attack against a creature within 5 feet of it. He's within 5 feet.
Okay. By the way,
So-
Dawn, also make a strength save.
Oh boy, yes.
Danny, can you refresh the turn on?
I did.
Did I
Yeah,
pass?
I had to make mine 22, so I'm above the displacer beast. Like I should be. Okay.
Danny?
What do you mean you made it a 20?
It was 21, but you said I have a higher dex.
Okay, okay. You're free, Dawn, as you watch as the ice melts around your feet and you're free.
Alright. It is a bonus action to have this thing attack. Or these things.
Is that
I
action
should
to
say.
move your coins?
No.
No, it's a bonus. It's hang on.
It is a bonus action to
bonus
issue
action
command.
is to attack. Okay. So. Okay, yeah. So. Probably not gonna hit. Does it hit?
That just barely hits him.
Get destroyed. Here comes the uncanny evasion they shouldn't have.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Not a
God, you do
rogue.
realize hunters can get it, right?
No.
Nope. Damn it. One day I will learn what button to click to actually read things on my sheet.
You know
rather than
there's
typing them in chat.
You know there's new buttons, yeah? One's a fucking chat bubble.
Yeah, and that's the one that puts it into chat.
Yeah,
Or no,
because
that's
you're
the-
chatting. Oh my god. I don't get. This button says send to all users, but when I push it,
It does
it
send
sends
on
it
my
to
screen.
everyone. I don't understand.
I'm not updated then, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Dawn, anything else?
Well, I do have an action left. At least I should. That's a bonus action to use that.
You got
Trying
banishment?
to see. Unfortunately, no, I don't.
Danny, do you mean Hunter's Evasion at 15th level?
Nope.
No.
Because if that's what you mean, that's only for spell effects.
No.
Scream
Okay,
really loud.
channel
though.
Divinity.
Hang on.
I'm not
He's just
doing
clicking
that.
dumb-
I
he's
was
just
I was
clicking
trying to
things.
read through my things, and yeah, it typed it into chat instead.
Stop giggling and just fucking do it! Hell yeah! Send his brain to the washer!
And since I'm aiming here, 20-foot radius, I can get both of them.
Danny, how smart is Dobby?
Give me some intelligence.
How
saves
smart
here.
is Dobby? Not really. Hey, Dawn, what are the side effects of synaptic static?
Danny,
After a failed save, a target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as its constitution saving throws to main concentration. The target can make an intelligence saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on its success.
So by the way, I'd like to point out how one is a character sheet and the other is a
Oh, come
NPC.
on! The cat's dumb? Danny would make his fucking self-insert a 20 across the board.
Not
imagine.
20 across the board.
You know, just all but charisma.
Well, I mean, the cat's stupid. At least the cat fails.
Hey, Danny. Hey, Danny.
Hi.
Hey, Danny. Make a constitution saving throw.
No.
What do you mean, no?
He is under the haste effect, but not the spell.
Okay.
Note to
Hey,
self,
Danny.
stock up on haste scrolls, because they have no downsides ever.
Danny, when we said we wanted harder fights, we didn't mean bullshit.
Well, I mean,
Is that the sound of Grit getting out of his chair to come murder Danny?
It's not
No, that
even
was
my
me.
mic.
Sky, you're up.
Great! Let me miss 2
Look, I
shots
just
again.
heard thump thump.
Alright, never mind. Takes the Colossus there.
Okay.
Phew. And then I'll shoot again.
Roll Hunter's Mark again.
Yay! Max damage. 30 damage total on that second one.
Okay.
32 on the first one, 62 total.
Okay.
And then you're gonna half it with your stupid bullshit that doesn't exist.
Okay. So, the Displacer Beast stunned. And now it's the King's turn. Let's see, what fun things do I get to play with? Okay.
Dawn, I'm gonna break your chair.
Me too.
It's very close to breaking, I think. I need to get a new one. There is no way to make it stop being squeaky, from what I can tell. It's, like, falling
Okay,
apart,
so
like,
he's just gonna attack.
one of us is going to be in very much pain, I think.
I think it's gonna be Dawn.
Hi.
Oh,
He hit him.
Yeah?
That's gross. Oh,
What?
I see what it is now. That's gross. You're a disgrace, Danny.
What's gross?
What subclass Dobby is?
Why are you metagaming?
I'm not metagaming. I was worried that you were cheating because I saw a thing that said 3.5 had uncanny dodge for Ranger.
Why are you metagaming?
I'm not metagaming.
I'm trying to make sure I do this right now. Just hear bullshit in the background. Okay.
You're degenerate.
Use your action to make a ranged attack against any number of creatures within 10 feet of a point that you can see. Okay, so action or volley. That is going to target Dawn and Kazul.
Hi.
Hey, Dawn,
Hi.
it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is.
What? Why is the what?
Danny, what the fuck?
Plus
22
minus
plus
3?
minus 3. Danny,
Fi-
So it'd be
fighting
a
style
19 to
archery
hit?
plus 5. I mean, that maths out, but like, why is it formatted like that?
I just have it the way that Roll20 did it.
So wait,
why didn't you just give it the like a lower attack bonus?
so wait, is that
Like what
is it
I did?
22 or is it 19?
So the total with bonuses came out to 22, I think.
And then you have to remove 3.
Yeah.
So 19.
Wait,
So-
why would
so-
you remove
So
3 and
yes. Yes, the way it does it is
'Cause
it
it's-
rolls it, adds the modifiers,
not... Oh.
and then minuses whatever negative.
Okay.
And it also takes care of any positives as well.
That is the stupidest
Okay,
way you could
that's-
have done that.
That's for me, right? Yeah, that definitely hits. 9?
And also hits Kazul.
19.
Danny!
The fuck?
9 piercing.
What do you mean 19? That's not a sharpshooter hit. But it is! What do you mean? Wait!
You're
19.
setting
Take
up
all the damage.
sharpshooter
Take all the
weapon.
damage. Take 20 damage, Dawn.
I'm lost and confused. Please
It's 19
explain.
damage.
Thank you.
Now it's time for Kazul.
Kazul also takes 19 damage. JK, Kazul takes 0 damage.
Natural 1. Die.
Mm.
Roll me a d20.
Oh no!
Danny, there's literally 0 chance that the arrow fired here would have
Roll
hit
me a
me.
d20.
Hey, Dan, I just want to be. I'm sorry to personify the comment sections in our discords, but why do you only ever make them nat wanting painful for us?
I agree.
The shot does nothing. So, yeah, it does nothing. Okay.
Buries
Bonus
itself
action.
into the ground.
Actually, no. No. Let me double check one thing, because we're going to use our haste action. Oh, hey, 40-foot radius. Center point within range, 120 feet. So, 40-foot radius.
Ah!
Yeah. So everyone needs to make saves.
Where's it centered?
It doesn't matter. There's a spot where it will hit all of us.
Yeah.
But it also
And
hits
not hit the kitty?
displacer. No. Yes.
I mean, sure. He'll take the cat.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take the cat.
Do
Dex
we
save,
need
you
to do a
said?
dex- do we need to do a dex save?
Deck save.
Do I have advantage on dex saves? Please, for the love of God, tell me I do.
Hey, Dawn, does the stun thing set speed to 0?
I don't think it's technically stun. Let me see if I can get that up.
What does Synaptive Strike give them?
There you go.
It muddles the thoughts, making it so they have to roll a d6 and take that number and reduce it on all attack rolls and Constitution saving throws to
And
maintain
abilities checks.
concentration.
Okay. Oh boy.
Dang, I should have given Zuradar Bardic
So
Inspiration.
it's not set to 0. So then the cat passes. Okay. Still takes half. So if you pass the 19, you're taking 16? If you don't, the full 32. All
I take
magical
0.
piercing.
Man, I love having 18 HP.
Kazul has 19.
Yeah, but did Kazul just take 64 HP? Or 64 damage?
Did you just natural 1?
No, I took Pip and my own.
What was Pip roll? What Pip's roll?
Pip rolled a 14.
It would still take
Even-
half.
Even with your +1 and +2. It would
The question is, does Conjure Volley count as a spell?
Yes.
It does.
Then Pip takes reduced damage because of Shield Master.
Oh, right, if you're within...
Oh,
what,
Pip also
10
takes
feet of
half
ghost?
damage, doesn't he? Wait, okay, not that
Or,
word.
wait, which one is it? No, it's my...
Yes, but does he also take half
That
damage
one.
because of the ceremony?
He takes half damage because of the ring.
So Pip takes a quarter.
Yep.
So, a quarter of 32...
Is 8.
Okay.
Hey, guess what? You didn't just get murdered.
Yay.
So you take a total of 40 damage there.
Okay, Ghost, you're up.
Alright, well, I didn't take any damage from that, and so I'm gonna move in and start wailing on the boss.
Okay.
So to start this off, I believe... Actually, no, is that gonna be an action? That's an action, shit. So, to make this even more insane, congratulations, Pip. Shield of Faith.
Oh boy.
Pip is Tanky Boy now.
Pip
Hunky
and I
Chunky
share
Owl
the
Bear.
same AC.
And... Okay, that was tier 1, so 2 points off. And we're gonna take some swings.
Okay, that hits.
Danny, just for future reference, I don't think Dobby can live without a skull.
But he has legendary actions, so it doesn't matter.
Does he?
That means he
He
takes
said
the
he does.
48 or whatever it is.
Oh, great. Yeah, the even more damage, technically.
Okay, so he's going to take the 13.
Sky, I still think the instantly dead does more damage.
Well, yes, but if it was just the nat 20 alone, then no.
Okay. Anything else, Ghost?
Also, it appeals to that
That's
part of
my
your brain
bonus
that really
action and
likes
action
big
for the
numbers.
turn, so...
Alrighty, Gineye, you are up.
He has the coin on him still, yeah?
Yeah,
Where?
on a necklace around his chest.
That's weird.
In around his throat.
That's weird. If the object is worn or carried by a creature, you must make an ability check with your spellcasting ability contested by that creature's strength check.
Oh no.
Now, if I remember right, Dobby had no fucking strength.
Correct. But he rolled
And
19.
that's a pretty good...
Are you
Oh,
fucking joking?
I thought that was your roll.
Do you have advantage on spell checks?
Nope.
Doesn't Warcaster get that?
Nope.
No, it's only on con saves.
That'll be but if anyone gets advantage on spell checks, the game is broken.
Really?
Yes!
Okay. Anything else, Crit?
Is ritualistic suicide an option?
No.
Alright.
That takes too long.
Yeah, you know, you're right, sorry.
That's a full action.
Well, no, it would be at least a minute.
Oh, I guess it would be a ritual, yeah, 10 minutes.
Alright, I'm ready to get mauled by a cat later. Bye, end turn.
Who knows? Maybe another
Ooh,
cat
10.
shows up. Or maybe Terrence will show up. Or I
Uh-oh.
guess it would be Warrens, because there's water.
Ruh-roh.
About Terrence. What rut-row? What's 10?
Where's
is that?
Ghost?
One was
Oh, there
displacer
he is.
beast. 10. What's the opposite of a displacer beast? Tarask?
He has a symbol on him now. I think he can fly.
Great.
Okay.
Ghost
Dawn, you're
is-
up.
Ghost is blending in with the background.
I figured out what this is. Danny's trying to emulate the fucking battle randomizer gift bag.
Yeah.
No.
Imagine,
It just
imagine
gave him
lying.
lair actions.
Imagine lying. Imagine. Imagine.
Aw.
Imagine.
Hmm.
Hey, Dawn, does
Yeah.
Kazul have movement on ice?
His
Not as
claws.
far as I know.
Hey, claws are technically like putting nails in
He
your
does
boots.
have claws,
All
though.
I'm saying. All I'm saying. Slip the dragon, I dare you.
Well, first of all, we're going to start with my bonus action, which is... How would you like some more damage, Mr. Dobby?
You can try. That's a miss.
Wow.
Well, that thing at least brought his AC up by 3. So that's great.
Okay. And with that, I'm gonna do something that's probably really stupid, but I'm casting Dimension Door, taking myself and Kazul over here.
Okay.
Kazul is going to be, oh well, one at a time. Kazul is going to be over here instead. Well, swap spots with us. But since Kazul did not use an action, Kazul can now attack.
Okay.
Eat the kitty.
Probably not gonna hit anything. Does
No.
that hit? No, didn't think so.
Actually, it does.
Does?
It does.
Dang!
I know
Hey.
it doesn't.
Tail
It gets
attack
through the
didn't
disadvantage.
Attack. Tail attack didn't. That was the bite that I rolled, not the tail.
Alrighty.
Tail did not attack. But and that means you have to go through me to get to Gineye. Or well,
The cat just still looks a little stupid.
cat is just a little stupid.
Did
Anything
anyone
else,
buy
Dawn?
any catnip at a vendor?
That's my entire everything. So on to the cat.
Zuradar, you are
Zuradar.
up.
Alright, I don't want to be in this ice anymore, so I'm gonna try and break my way free and go over here.
Oh, you're free by now.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot him twice.
Okay. That is a miss.
Yeah, great. Cool.
Hey, Danny, what's the action quality required to use our Pez?
Bonus.
Great.
Sky, just remember that you are low and you have a red Pez that heals you to full.
Yeah.
Sky.
Wait,
Roll
you said
D20.
bonus? Oh, great. Danny, I don't have disadvantage.
Hello?
Hi.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I cut out completely.
Bye.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, roll.
Danny,
doesn't have
are you telling me,
disadvantage.
are you telling me I have disadvantage?
You have disadvantage.
You're a dick. Sorry, Ghost.
Okay. You watch as the arrow basically hits his crossbow, flickers up, and goes straight, and then you hear a loud thud. Like, toom. That's... Even though it's like it's like you're inside a bunch of trees, that's a wooden floor above you.
Are we in like a mansion or something? But, like, the inside's a tree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's set the whole place on fire.
Well,
Splicer Beast.
wait, I have my bonus action, right?
Yep.
So, Pip will come and give back up for the Ghost Wolf games. Can he get back here? Like, can he,
No.
like- Right, okay.
That-
Well,
That
I'll
is
go-
the edge of his chair. Everything behind him is basically...
I'll go here, Ghost.
It's like a 10-foot fall.
You have to do the
Yeah,
rest.
that works. He's sitting between two tiles. Like, how is this gonna work?
You guys rushed him before he had a chance to move.
Can we move on half tiles?
I mean, yeah, technically half movement.
But I mean, if I stood here, then it would still be murder sandwich.
Sure, but the second he moves off a half tile, he's basically not going back on a half tile.
Look, he's
Jenny,
just
wait.
wide.
Jenny, it takes my bonus action to attack with Pip, right?
I believe it does.
Dope.
Just leave Pip there. It's fine. Heal.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, it's both fail.
Yeah.
Okay. Displacer Beast. No. As he watches this thing just like it's just laying over now.
It does not realize that these are enemies.
It doesn't. Zuntite.
Gesundheit.
Dobby's turn. You scare him.
Who do?
Ghost.
You do? Can I do the thing?
Voodoo, you voodoo bitch?
Word pause.
See, I thought I was
What's
free of
this
Danny
one?
taking 60,000 years to do a turn in Divinity, and then he brought Divinity into D&D.
Yeah,
Just so
yeah,
he could take
yeah.
60 years to do his turn again.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
I
Then, you know,
re-rested.
we'll just do this. He's going to shoot. I didn't give him a sword. Oh no.
Well,
He's going to shoot crit.
Imagine.
oh, he is. Well, unfortunate for him.
That he has to move for that ghost.
No, when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use a
Oh.
reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
I've never seen that part of Sentinel be used.
So does that mean, does he somehow have
whole reason I
advantage
took
to
it.
hit? Danny?
Hmm?
Does he somehow have advantage to hit me?
No.
Then he misses.
Okay.
And
he
does
also
a
takes a
25
25
hit.
from Ghost.
Okay.
23.
It does a 25 to hit.
Ghost, you hit.
Sweet. And let's follow that one up with a tier 3 Divine Smite.
Okay, he does not like you.
No, he really shouldn't.
As like you lay into him, Ghost, he just looks at you. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Lucky for you, Charisma is my dump stat.
Ghost.
That's not,
I know.
That's
As
It
he
is
watches,
lucky
like,
for him.
he looks you in the eyes and just his hand out in your face. You will not swing at me again.
Oh, man.
Command is one word. Danny, does I have a... Oh.
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 That's not the right one.
Oh, I get increased XP or HP? I love that. That's great.
Wow.
That is
25
the wrong
temporary?
one, but
Yeah.
you also do get that bonus.
Wow. That's crazy.
That is something you also get because now you are enthralled. He has
25
forbade
max?
you from swinging that sword at him,
25
Okay.
max and temporary.
but you do get an additional 25 temporary HP for that. Now-
Okay, he also has 0 movement speed for this turn, so he ain't going shit.
Now, as a note, temporary does not stack. It is whatever the higher of the two is.
Then it also says increase
Oh,
max HP.
okay.
Oh, that is also true.
Wait, what?
You also have an increased max HP by what I would assume to be 25.
Does the
So what's your current max HP? What's your max HP?
112.
You now can do 137.
But I do not heal to that new number.
No. That's what the 25 temporary is. You don't gain
Okay.
50 out of this.
So it's effectively a 25 base HP, but it's in temp points. But if I drink a potion, I get the base.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with that, Ghost, it's your turn.
No, it's not. Oh,
All
yes,
right.
it is.
Sweet. So I'm gonna move over here,
Okay.
and as my bonus action, so can we drink partial potions or?
Nope.
No, I'm gonna take a red Pez. 2d8 plus 3.
Okay.
I thought they were full heals. Man, I don't
All right,
remember
8.
shit.
So that gets me to
No,
20.
that was. Didn't we get full heals from the bonks or whatever? That.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna throw a lightning javelin at him point
we
blank.
each got a full health and a full mana pot.
Well,
It's not a sword.
Now,
can
Yeah.
you link lightning
sword.
javelin?
So are you also throwing it at Pip? Just
He is. He
That's my
absolutely
concern.
Is. He absolutely is.
No, I'm throwing it at the guy there, and he's gonna target. So the beam effect does not hit anyone; it just hits him.
Oh.
Well, that's good.
So go gadget spear, I believe.
Okay. That's a pass.
Yeah.
So he'll take
Okay,
the
so-
8. Actually, no. Yes,
Doesn't
he
he
will.
have to make a ranged attack? That's
Oh,
what
is
we're
it a
doing.
range?
Damage.
Well, then I
the lightning-
stab him with it, or
Make
whatever.
a ranged
then.
weapon attack against the target. On hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus 4d6 lightning damage. You are forgetting the damage part of your damaging javelin.
Yeah,
No,
so
that's the
you have to throw the
11.
javelin.
I just rolled poorly. Oh, okay. So I have to do a roll for throwing.
Yep, throw the javelin.
What the hell do I roll for that? I guess just this.
Well, if you were an intelligent human being, you'd have a javelin.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that does miss.
He's gonna grab your face again and forbade you from breathing.
So he does not take the 8 damage. Yay. Anything else,
Alright.
Ghost?
Yep. I'm gonna get a little up close and personal. How do you
Oh.
move? How do you move a half tile?
I just
Oh.
picture you sitting on the arm of his chair,
Basically what he is.
like just sits on the arm of his chair, all delicate, like maybe with one arm draped over the back of the chair, like hi.
I'll just be like, "Hi, thanks for the
Gineye,
HP.
you are up.
You're gonna regret it."
Strength saving throw.
From who? Oh, okay.
I'm leaving the continent.
The dice are not in your favor today.
Oh no, he's actually wandering off.
Anything else, Crit?
What are you doing with all that rope?
Well, there's
Is
a
he
lot
going
of
into his final form, the rope monster?
spaghetti man.
Would you please speak? Please?
I end my turn.
Okay. 11. Oh no. Okay, so
No,
Ghost.
Terrence.
Mm-hmm.
What? Crit's laying down now, he's sad. As you go to that last attack, you manage to nick something just on his side. As he watches it violently starts to shake and eventually explodes into this brownish viscous liquid.
Well, that's nasty.
As like you see him, he's covered in this. He's like, oh god. Oh, everything within 15 feet of him is now covered in oil.
Oh, great. I like being burnt.
He erupts into oil?
A thing on his belt explodes, revealing a 15-foot oil spew.
He had oil chan on his...
Oh,
No.
fuck yes.
Dawn, you're up.
Well, we're gonna start with the same old, same old. It's
Same old,
probably
same.
gonna miss.
Okay. That hits.
Yay! Alright. 66 again.
Here comes the half damage.
Yep. He's not
Actually-
looking good, though.
Danny, are you able to half that? Because that would make evasion completely useless.
Hmm?
Well, because Uncanny Dodge, and I'm assuming the same rules apply, is that it has to be an attack, not a spell attack.
There's no difference in that.
I guess.
Okay, and while
Well,
I'm
as a
here,
note,
Yeah, 'cause it's
as a
not
note,
It's not
evasion lets you do one attack. Yeah,
If it's an
'Cause
AoE
that is
spell
comprised. Well, it's not an AOE spell. It's 10
Yeah.
attacks.
Yeah. Right.
So he could have the damage, or I guess the head roll of that 3, the very first one, the 3,
Yeah?
and then take a 4 off. He could take 7 damage off if he really wanted to.
am I allowed to finish my turn?
Sucks to suck, doggy.
Okay, his head explodes.
Oh. Damn.
You, Jenny, can the fucking necklace finally come loose?
Yeah, he doesn't have a head anymore.
And telekinesis to me.
As his body falls limp, the necklace just stays there in midair and it goes to Crit's hand.
Is this
Alright, so
our
we're-
cat now?
The
it's
cat's
still-
just there. It's like, it looks like it's taking a dose of catnip.
Ooh,
Can I try animal
Wait,
handling?
we can probably just leave it.
Jemima, do you
try
want a
animal
giant
handling?
cat?
Can
Jemima,
I
do you
just
want
try? Can I
Jemima,
just
I'm gonna,
try animal handling?
I'm gonna pat Jemima on
Sure.
the shoulder. I'm gonna pat Jemima on the shoulder and give her a bardic inspiration.
You do it at disadvantage.
You get that cat.
I have really crappy animal handling, by the way.
I have a +6 to it.
As like, Dawn.
Hi. Ow. How much damage am I taking? 7.
Take 8.
I take 8.
Wait,
As
do you
like
want a
you
cat?
touch it and just that spot in the tentacle instinctively just whips out, smacking you.
Jemima's not looking all that hot, by
Yeah,
the way.
Lay, do you
I'm
wanna
down
join
to
the-
26 out of 125
Do
HP.
you want to join the We Have Pets Club?
Lay,
I would
Lay.
love to.
I'm gonna give Lay a pat on the shoulder. Go get that cat, Lay. I believe in you.
Did you give him Bardic Inspiration?
Yes!
No!
Use the fucking Bart.
Yeah, so
What's
what is it, 1d6? Or 8 now?
8!
What?
Come on!
Try again?
You don't get to
Yeah, that doesn't
try.
even hurt me. Aw, cute little kitty.
As like
Time to
it
shake
smacks
hands.
you can kind of see like it's still in a stupor, but it's glaring at you.
Y'all are problems.
Try again. Well, then there's Zuradar, who's just like broken with animals.
That one I will roll wisdom. No.
Unfortunate. One off.
It lets you
Okay.
pet it, but it's like it's still giving you the malicious no.
Alright, let's go. We got what we came for. Now let's go kill Tybalt.
yeah.
Is no one gonna search the Elf King?
Oh yeah, I guess we can do that, huh?
Cool, let's go loot his body. Did he have anything interesting?
So you guys
Danny.
find his crossbow,
Right.
a bag filled with scrolls, weird circular objects, and weird colored potions.
Danny, did
Let's
we
take
have,
the bag. Gineye, do you want to eat this?
Define
crossbow?
this.
It's magical.
The
isn't it?
crossbow.
It's
Oh,
probably
you can't eat
magical.
the magic
It is
crossbow?
magical.
Yeah.
Oh, throw in the bag with the other one.
Yeah, we can identify it later.
Who picked it up, by the way?
Jemima just said she did.
Yeah.
It doesn't budge for you, Dawn. Like, you pick this thing up and then you realize you get its hilt, or you get the handle, you pick it up, that front is heavy.
Does somebody want to carry this who has a strength that's above 11?
Danny, what
Sure.
clothes was he wearing?
Look to be studded leather.
Are you just stripping him
What
naked?
is the armor rating?
Is
should
it
be
enchanted with any pluses?
12 plus dexterity.
Great!
Upgrade.
No!
No, it's plus
Okay,
1
actually,
studded, so it's 13.
Upgrade.
Is that an upgrade for you, Crit?
That's up to
13 plus
17, I see.
5 would be 1 extra.
Are you
Man,
stripping
matters.
him?
Not taking this man's leather for a fucking 1. That's like a statistical buff of 0.5.
Okay, well, Jemima, do you need help picking this up?
I mean, it would also
Somebody
be a
else
huge,
besides me
like-
pick up the stupid thing that's way too heavy for my little tiny arms.
Can I try and pick it up, Danny?
Sure. Roll a wisdom save.
Oh, great. Oh, great. More 7s on my saves.
Sky, you reach, you grab it. The second you feel a shock in the back of your head as you see this green. It's like the room turns black for you. You see
What?
this wispy green form the second you pick up the thing,
Oh,
and then
okay,
it just
I see.
disappears.
Cool.
Also, weren't there hostages we had to rescue?
No? Not here.
Yeah?
Not here. Were they? Were they here?
Where are they at?
Wherever the other end of the mirror was.
You also find a key.
Ooh, what's
Key.
it to?
Is it labeled?
It's just a silver key with a red gem in it.
I'm gonna make this identify it. Okay.
Are there any doors with a red gem in this room?
I mean, there's
there-
doors all over the place, but there's no, like,
Well,
thing.
Jemima, do you have identify?
I do have
can-
identify.
Do you want to use it on the key?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know if it'll tell me anything more than just, like, magical.
Well, identify. It's good.
I mean,
I'm
It's a-
touching it.
it's a magic key.
Oh, well, I'm touching
Magic in the
key.
sense of it can't be destroyed.
I'm touching the magical key. What does it say?
The magical key to a door that can't be destroyed?
What else does it say? Does it say where the door is?
No.
Dang, imagine.
Giving us a key for a door that doesn't exist. Does it look? Did we see a key or a door on our way in that it could have fit into? That it could have matched with?
And
Does it fit into any door? It's got that red gem on it, doesn't it? Like, the red gem, wasn't there, like, a red gem that, like...
Oh, yeah, wait. Let's just try and open a door with it. Any door.
Is there a door nearby?
yeah.
I'm gonna try the key in the door!
Okay. Just a random door in this room.
Random door!
Okay. You put the key in, you hear a click as you turn it. You open the door, and you see 3 displacer beasts on the other side sleeping.
I closed the door.
But there's 3 more we can
Okay,
get
okay,
the
yeah.
kitties for.
Wait, okay. Jemima, take the key out and try and open the door again.
I'll try again.
Okay. You open the door to a trophy room.
Ooh.
Which
Stop!
inside you see bits and pieces of different dragons,
Ooh.
a couple different gigantic bones, which you can assume are from giants,
Hey, do we want to just
Anything worth money.
Yeah.
and
Anything worth
a
money?
large, long-necked. It has multiple vertebrae with a large, snake-like skull on top of it.
Hydra.
Okay, Hydra, yeah.
Or a brontosaurus.
No, it has sharp teeth.
Hydra.
Hydra. Okay.
Poorly assembled brontosaurus.
So is it just like skulls, or are there like scales?
It's skulls, basically. There's a couple scales. Bits and pieces that have been preserved.
Do we want to take this stuff? That's free scales. Just everything.
Yeah, but I don't know that there's much if you'd want to do anything with it.
Yeah, Jonah is out of commission.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Below the Hydra, you see a set of red frills.
Ooh,
Ah.
what's that?
Do they look like they would fit on?
On the Hydra skull? Yes.
Do they look like they would be put in the area where he had that gold, like, ring around his neck?
No. They definitely look like they would match up on this skull where there's been obviously something cut. But it looks like these frills have been preserved.
Oh. Do we want to take them back to fives?
They're not fives!
Well, no, wasn't it? Old
They're
fives?
also preserved, implying they're dead.
I guess.
Hey, I found your old arm. Did you want it back? It's a rotting arm. Yeah?
Weapon. What weapon? Beat people up with your rotting arm.
Somebody did that, by the way, and it was fucked up.
Cut someone's arm off and then used it as a club?
No, fucking
Yeah, that's pretty
somebody
fucked
who
up,
took
Danny.
somebody's arm in Vietnam, gave them their arm back, 50 years later.
Okay.
Isn't that the plot to a King of the Hill episode?
I think it might be.
I don't know, but I saw an article about it, and I was freaked out.
It's the giant.
Right,
It's the
then.
stone giant from Dark Souls 2.
Are there any other things that, this door opens onto? Or, this key opens onto?
Are you gonna try?
I want to try.
You try again?
Yeah!
Could we get his gold room? That would be cool.
You open the door to... when you try to open this door, it doesn't open. But you feel like you hear a drum beat, and it's kind of like, hey. That's about it.
Okay.
Okay.
You put the key in, it clicks, it doesn't open, but you hear a drum beat in your head.
That's the Jumanji door.
It's the extra sound.
Okay,
effects
this
option.
door has some pretty nice vibes to it. Let's try again. Anything else?
You're trying again?
Yeah. Why not?
We'll find his treasure room.
You put the
eventually.
door in, you feel it click, and then all of a sudden, you see the back of Ghost, and Ghost is the one holding the key. You have swapped places with Ghost. And the door did not open.
Hey,
There's
Lay!
a fun key.
Your turn to open the door, Lay.
Yeah, I'll try opening the door. Come on, kitty room.
Ghost, you click the door, you feel a sudden chill down your spine. This door can open. Do you wish to open it?
Hell yes.
Okay.
Consequences be damned. This is D&D.
As you open this door, a sudden blast of energy comes rushing out. Luckily,
That was
you
really
take
well
it,
timed.
and you tank it and take no damage.
Do you understand how rushed I had to pull that video up?
But it came
Because-
up perfect.
I didn't hear it.
You
Oh,
didn't
it's
hear it,
Metrovania.
Danny!
There's
That's
the
weird, because it was this.
Oh,
Open
Okay.
the door and there's sand.
okay.
Just you open the door. It's Undertale.
Ghost, it's an empty room with a wand pointing at it.
Take the wand.
Crap.
Yeah,
Take
I'm
a
gonna go
look.
loot the wand, yeah.
You go to open it. You see that it's made out of a very long finger bone.
Sweet. Necromantic
Hell yeah.
magic wand.
Okay.
Jemima, can you
Worst case
identify
scenario,
again?
one of the bony boys will get an
I mean, I
upgrade.
can try.
I have an idea. Wait, no, I have an idea. I grab the dead body.
Okay.
I pull it over to a door. Give me the key.
Okay.
I put the key in its hand.
Okay.
I push its hand so it pushes the key into the lock, and I turn the lock. I turn the key.
Okay. You go to open this door,
Mm-hmm.
and as you open this door, you get a face full of oil.
Oh.
Why is he into that?
As you see another large bone finger.
I mean, don't shame his kinks. I mean, he's
Okay,
dead
well, we
anyway.
have an energy blast finger and an oil finger. Like, you know, we just need to
I
assemble
give
a
you
whole
back
hand
the
and we're gonna
key
have
and
some
drag the
spells.
body away.
Okay.
Okay, so
Can we take this finger too?
Can I open a door?
Sure, if you want
Adding
to.
him to my sheet.
Yeah. I can be given the key.
5! Yes!
oh no. Oh no.
Sky, roll a dex save.
Oh no.
Great.
Oh.
You get hit by a lightning bolt.
As you open this door, you hear a as like you look down, something just hit your chest and exploded. As you look down, you touch your chest and you realize it's not blood, but it's a thick yellow liquid.
I was Zuradar.
And then all of you begin to hear the sound of buzzing.
I closed the door.
The door stays open.
Oh no.
As you look in, you see a beholder's skull just sitting on a pedestal.
Later, I turn around, I open my magical door and walk in.
The center of the eye, there's still like a center ring in the middle that glows gold. As you begin to see bees pouring out of this thing's mouth.
Yeah, Danny, I'm backing away, opening my door to my chest cavity and leaving.
I just put a wall of force up in front of the door.
That also works.
As you just see the room begins to fill with bees gradually.
Something,
take the
something,
key
dimensional instability.
Take the key
Can we
out?
just
Huh?
can we just funnel them into a bag of holding?
Can we funnel him into the bag
They
of holding with critical
would
club?
suffocate!
Hey, we'd have millions of bee bodies to throw at people. Crit. Bee bodies are just infinite, what are they?
It's like having a bag of ball bearings, but
Yeah.
it's so much worse.
Crunchy ball bearings.
I feel like Crit's gonna leave us.
20.
Who's giving me
After
the bag?
30
Who's giving me the
seconds.
bag? Who's giving me the bag? Which bag am I putting it in?
Not mine.
Not mine.
Exactly! No one's volunteering the bag!
Put it in a
After
portable
30
hole.
seconds
Portable
of time that passes.
What did you say, 30 seconds?
After 30 seconds pass, you see as the room has reached maximum capacity of bees.
Oh no.
hole.
Yeah?
As you begin to, even through like the wall, you begin to like feel some heat. And it's like, whew. As you watch as this room ignites into flames, burning all the bees. As you see this raging inferno on the other side of this dimensional door, or force wall. As it eventually dies down, you just see the skull. You see the eye is now not glowing. And you can see that the door is now unhinged. So you can close it.
Can we go take the skull?
No.
Damn.
It is twice your size.
Let's just get the key.
I'm
Should we
leaving.
We have
check
the
another
portable
one?
hole.
Or do we want to leave or just check another
You said you opened the door, right?
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, I guess we're going back. The hostages aren't here, right?
You don't know.
Alright, well, I'm gonna pet the kitty one more time, because I have a whole shit ton of temporary HP, so...
Okay. 24. Hard to beat.
Damn, that 20 could have been on the other slot.
As it looks at you, it kind of like... It's just, it's there now. It's not hostile or anything.
Do we have a mirror we can show the cat? Maybe it can lead... Oh, wait, hold on a second. I
Pretty
can
sure it's a
speak with animals.
monstrosity.
Does it count? Oh.
Technically, it's a monstrosity, but you do have somebody who can speak to monstrosities.
Oh, right. I can't do that, can I?
You have 2 people who can talk to monstrosities.
What? Who else can?
It's
I thought I could because I could speak to Pip.
Yeah,
Somebody.
there's one other person in the cart who can.
Oh,
Eden?
one of the gods.
Probably Kurdak.
Can we
Yeah,
just
probably.
roll Eden out of bed and go talk to the cat?
No, he'll kill us.
He won't
We'll
kill
just
me.
leave the cat in his room.
Do you want me to talk to the
He'll have a
cat?
great time.
I can talk to the cat. I'll talk to the cat.
Okay.
Hey, are you okay? Are you cool?
I'm conflicted.
But it. Hey, listen. This dude, he's dead. He was a total dick. This dude, he's pretty cool. And he'll probably.
Heal the kitty.
Yeah. Well.
They really likes animals, and he likes being friends with people.
Okay. What if we brought your other friends along? What about then? Would you be?
I
Would you...
have no friends.
Oh, what about the other 3? We saw 3 more.
Guys, like you look around, you know, this thing is covered in scars.
Oh,
Oh, poor baby's
I'm
been
sorry.
abused.
I'm gonna.
Guy,
Sorry, because
Sky,
bit you.
roll a... I guess roll a medicine.
Oh, I'm casting Cure Wounds on it anyway.
Okay, but roll a medicine. Looking at these were these were well treated, but they still just scarred over. This is a very old displacer beast,
Hmm.
but it has been very well kept.
Listen, bud. I know you're pushing some years here, but
I'm the prime of my life.
hey, maybe so. I'm not a displacer beast, so I have no idea your lifespan. But if you want to come with us and be with him, like, you could really live out, because we do a lot, as you
I
can
have
see.
the thrill of combat.
Huh?
Would I continue to have the thrill of combat?
Oh yeah, we literally fight every single living being we come across. So
Hmm. Interesting. You watch as like sniffs the air. You smell familiar. You smell like Batman.
yeah, Tibble, he's kind of me, but also not really, but also
You
kind
also
of me.
smell like the elf man.
Elf man?
The man the bad man took it.
Batman? Who? Huh?
The
Bad
elf
man.
king from the village earlier that was, you know, a
Oh,
hostage at one point that was
oh.
shown through the mirror.
Right. Yeah, that's a long story, but yeah. Yeah.
The bad man kicked me.
Yeah, he's stabbed me a few times. He's not a cool dude. But hey, we're like next thing we're gonna do after we save some people is go kill him. So, if you want to tag along,
Second floor on the left. Third door down.
thank you. Very helpful.
As you see, it looks up at that door you made.
Uh-huh.
It just walks in.
Dope. Second floor, third floor on the left. Third door on the left.
I smell salmon.
Kazul's gonna follow.
Have fun with, what's the actor's name? I know that voice literally reminds me of some character in a movie. I don't remember the name.
You just hear where the bony voice goes, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Kazul's just following in like, I want
Give
salmon.
it all the fish it wants.
Yeah, Prawley's going in there after salmon.
Like, you see Mitch, he comes out of the door, he looks in. He looks back in, or back out. He looks back in, he looks back out. It's like, oh, fuck this, and he just closes the door himself.
Huh.
Okay, so
Well, now that the pets are put away, do you guys want to go save some people?
yeah, I'm guessing it's probably well over 500 feet away, right?
Well, he said second floor. So,
Well, let's find that second floor then.
well, if we look up, there is that floor, there is that wooden whatever there, but I don't know how to get up there because there wasn't a
Alright, roll a
staircase
perception check.
Cool.
Because you've literally not asked.
Oh, you're right.
There's a staircase behind his throne.
Oh. Well, let's go up that.
Oh, we could always use the stairs. Let's go up the stairs.
Like, none of you ever went towards the back of the room.
Because we had to kill him first. Like,
Yeah.
kind of
Did
first
you not
order of business.
just like go into the
Crit's
door
upset.
and hang out?
I can tell. Crit's upset.
Poor Crit.
Okay. So you guys make it to the second floor.
Right.
As you guys
Kazul's
look
gonna
around,
go
you
find
notice
Gineye and
on,
hug him.
on the left, third door down, hey, that's a silver door with a red slot or red ruby handle.
Ah.
Look!
Right, that's where that goes. Cool.
Go open a door.
I'm just gonna top myself off with a mana potion.
Dang, Gineye doesn't even want to come with us to like kick Tybalt into like another universe.
Oh, I'm gonna eat Tybalt. It's gonna happen.
Well, okay, first we chop off his butt and then we cut and we throw it into another universe and then you can eat him.
Yo, do you think I can use my teleporty power to have an interdimensional fist fight with Tybalt?
We'll find out.
Lit.
As you guys open the door, are you guys doing this stealthily or
Yes.
roll stealth checks?
I will cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
So add a +10.
32.
Stealth turtle.
Later.
19.
Okay.
Lay needed that +10 so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Hot damn, he doesn't notice you.
Yeah, with his 4.
As you guys open this door, you first notice that there is a... You notice that you've seen this room. You can just see out of the corner of the sky, you can see the corner of the mirror that looks similar to the one that you broke.
Cool.
As you can just hear the faintest whispers of sobs.
Do I see Tybalt?
You do not.
I'd like to look around to try and see him.
Roll perception.
Of course, the 2s
Dang.
first.
As, like, you look in the room, you see him in the similar position of just, like, standing behind both of them, just having a knife in his hand, picking at his nails. Just looking like,
I'd like to draw my bow back.
Roll stealth check again.
28.
You're good.
Cool. So I have advantage on this, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Eyeball, 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 eye.
Oh, come on!
That misses him.
Alright, whatever. Second attack.
As you pull back and you fire the arrow, he looks and goes, "Wait, what?"
Could have used the advantage on that one.
As you fire the second arrow, it lands dead into his shoulder.
Cool.
It's like you do. He has the knife in his hand. He just like backs. He watches like he smacks the bag off the smaller one. You know, you recognize it as that kid,
Uh-huh.
just battered and bruised. I see. He looks like he's like, "You."
What's up, dickhead?
Okay.
Can I try to like shuffle, like sneak over towards where the kid's at and like untie him?
No.
No.
As Sky,
Uh-huh.
you watch as the world around you turns gray.
Oh boy.
You begin to like look around as you see Tybalt as he's like pointing his hand out to cast a spell. You can kind of see little flickers of a red ball appearing. As you watch as a familiar looking tiefling begins to manifest.
Tiefling?
Tiefling. With this red velvet skin, blonde hair, and black horns.
Oh.
You recognize him. It's Virgil.
Oh.
It's like he manifests in the chair that Tybalt was sitting in originally. He goes, "Oh, well. Looks like we've made it to this point."
I see what happened. Okay, I thought he summoned it.
No.
Oh, hey, I got all the information, but he's kind of dead, so does it really matter still?
Fair. At the same time, you know, is this what you want?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I
sure,
want to
at
kick
the
his
same
ass.
time,
I want to kick his ass.
I mean, you do get that he's a version of you, right?
Yeah.
Are you really gonna stoop to his level?
Like what? Kicking his ass?
And let's just talk about this for a second. How many shots did you send at that king?
6? Maybe?
Okay. Compared to, let's say, you haven't made many good things for this little argument here.
Exactly.
Maybe you are more of a hunter than a devil. That makes more sense. I mean, if you're truly looking to get rid of him, you just watch as like he bends his hands and you watch as little flames shackle him.
Oh.
I mean, we could always figure something out, but at the same time, don't know if it's quite worth it for you.
What do you mean?
Roll a perception check for me. As Virgil looks at you, you notice something just like you can just barely notice it on his skin. He has these two red swirl-like symbols on his cheeks that almost move down into a circle and then circle back down into like a point.
Okay.
You've never noticed him having something like that on his face. Now, let's be honest. I know you want to kill him. I know what you're really going to do. But if you kill him, you absorb him.
Right.
Now, who do you think is stronger?
Between me and him?
I mean, between his insanity and your, well, almost peace of mind.
Almost.
I mean, I'll let you continue. I'll let you do whatever you want here. I just have to ask one question. In this instance, who are you? Are you that proud hunter you started out so long ago? Trying to just do what you have to? Or are you going to stoop to this guy's level and actually be a devil? A demon? Are you going to put those horns and skin of yours to good use? Those barbs and tail? Or do you stick to your main weapon? The simple bow, clean, head straight through the eyes. Either way works.
Do I feel like...
You feel dizzy.
Can I roll an insight on him?
Definitely everything that Virgil is saying, it's almost like somebody's beating a drum in your head. Like you have an intense migraine and then somebody clashes cymbals together.
Symbols.
Did Danny just say ensemble?
Yes.
I'll remember that.
Does it feel like he's trying to guide me in a certain direction?
Roll an insight. You have no clue. It's like you've met him before, but you could never get a read on him.
Right.
So let's make this as a defining moment. Who are you? Who is Zuradar Fellborn?
Last name's stupid.
Okay.
Are you the intense seeker of revenge? Pleasure? All things that a devil would look for. Strength, power. Or the hunter. The stalking its prey. As like you see Tybalt and then you see that green visage again. That does look like the king.
Man, I wish there was a morality check.
As like they both look at you. You should make this choice now before it's too late. Are you looking for vengeance? Are you looking for just peace of mind? Who are you?
Both. I'm me, but I'm also him. In many ways.
No. Let's look at this in a different thing. As like you can see that mentality looking, as like he waves his hand, cuts it off completely, pulls you two separated and fully apart. Let's think of this as a you. He is him. You are you.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm me, but I'm also him. I can't. I'm not me without part of him.
Does that mean accepting the devil that is a part of you? Is it in the deeds or...
I think so.
But now then, let's also look at this. How skilled have you been with that bow over all these ages? As your skill as a hunter has grown, your tamer with your companion. As like you watch as like just the visage of Pip appears. Are you willing to say that that is nothing to you? This is more?
No, not at all.
Because let's face this. He will destroy you if you eat him. So, I will ask this one last time, thinking of all angles at the same time. Who are you? And at this point, Sky, you do begin to feel like your chest is kind of in pain.
Oh my god.
I told you to be on your big brain thinking for the next episode.
I'll lower my bow.
I gave you 3 weeks to think about this.
Not really.
Or to think.
I'll lower my bow.
Okay.
Maybe not. But I still wish to see him suffer.
Hmm. So then, answer the question.
I'm me. I'm Zuradar.
Okay. As you say that, you watch as like the color in his face begins to like turn. As you watch as like he begins to set into the gray scale of the room. As you watch as like the horns just begin, like all this going on, the horns begin to shrink in. The demonic features that he has just start to disappear. As you see this elven woman with bright glowing eyes in his place. That should do. As you watch as she reaches out, pushes her hand, and you just watch as Tybalt just disintegrates.
Oh.
You watch as the two people who he had been captured and tortured disappear. Just like, it's like Thanos snap, kind of. They just disappear. That'll do. As you begin to look around, as everything around you just starts to like disintegrate out, as you're left in a black void. And back and everywhere else, you all watch as that first shot happens. You watch as Tybalt does not reach out to fire a spell, instead reaches back and just he like twists and contorts into like a single like center mass and just disappears. You watch as the two people are healed and they just, it's like they were never there. You watch as the room begins to clean itself and repair. And you all watch as Sky collapses forward with nothing more than a silent thud in front of him.
Zuradar, are you alive?
You all also begin... Dawn, roll perception check.
Ooh.
When you say that, you walk forward and then you look down on the ground. In front of him lies a coin.
Can I kind of kick Zuradar a little bit? See if he wakes up.
You can, but that's where we're going to end the session.
Zuradar having bruised ribs when he wakes up.
As Sky, congratulations, you have fully done your coin.
Yay.
My head hurts.
I'm going to tell you what you get for finishing your coin.
Okay, tell me it later.
Yep. Yep, this is actually going to be something we're going to do after the session. So I hope everyone enjoyed. Minus Crit, because I can obviously tell he did not enjoy.
Magic.
But by the dirty looks, I can feel him giving me through the wall.
But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more. We'll see you next time on more NaCl DnD.
Bye.